The second pair of words here, I think it's 어른 versus 성인.
Yes, 어른 means adult, 성인 means adult.
Same thing.
Yeah, but what's the difference? There is a difference, or there are differences. That's why I brought these up.
성인.
Yeah.
Maybe one is from has like Chinese roots, and the other one is just a purely Korean word.
That's right. 어른 is the native Korean word, and 성인 is the Chinese based word, 한자 word, 한자어. But not.
어른.
Yeah, that's not the only difference between the two words.
어른, maybe 어른 is older than 성인.
Yes and no.
Sometimes we say 어르신.
Yeah, that is a little
어르신
more.
is like
honorific.
honorific for adult.
Yeah.
어르신.
So let me ask you a question. When does one become a 성인? At what age?
When you enter university.
Well, yes and no too.
Or when you... I think I found the answer.
Yes.
I think I found the answer.
Uh-huh.
You become... You become 어른
Yeah?
when you get married. But you become 성인 when you enter university.
Not really. It's a very subjective
man. At least I tried.
view. Okay, so 성인 is officially when you enter, or not enter, I mean, I was confused by you.
Sorry.
When you
I'm a bad influence.
When you become 19 years old in international age, not in Korean age.
Okay.
Because in Korean age, you're still like in high school. So you are a 성인 officially when you're 19. And 어른 is, of course, you are also 어른 when you're 19 years old. You are recognized as 성인. You can't use your student transportation card anymore.
Okay.
But 어른 is more like socially accepted as a grown-up. So it's
socially accepted.
Yeah. So it's a very subjective
어른.
term.
That's hard.
So for example,
Yeah, give us some examples to clarify.
anybody who is more than 19 years old is 성인. Anybody. Like
Anyone.
85 years old, 70 years old, 19 years old, 19 and a half years old. Everybody is a 성인.
성인.
But to, for example, somebody who is in his 80s, someone who is in, in his 30s, is not really a 어른. He's like a 애기. So it's a relative term.
Okay, it's relative.
So it's whether the other person really recognizes you as, you've grown up. You are now an adult.
어른.
You know, we're both adults. So that is 어른. So that is why sometimes when people talk to older people, they call them 어른, and they
어른.
feel like they're not 어른, at all, even though they are also an adult.
So compared to me, Hyunwoo, you are 어른.
Yes, I think so. By a little bit, just a little
Because
bit.
he's older than
Yeah.
me, so I'm teasing him. He's 어른 and I'm just 성인.
Yeah. We're both 성인. You can call me 어른. Yeah.
And also because he's a father. So I guess, I don't know, but I guess when you become a father, when you marry someone and you become a father, I think that's a clear sign
Yes.
that you're not just a 성인 anymore. You have more responsibility in our society.
Yeah.
So I think from that point on, I will call fathers and married people 어른.
Yeah, and that's how I feel too. I mean, I didn't really feel like I was a 어른 until I guess I got married because I was still traveling a lot and I was
B-boying and
breakdancing and
rolling on my head, doing spins.
yeah. So I didn't really feel like a full-fledged 어른, but I was already a 성인.
Yeah.
So that's the difference, everybody.
But he still continues b-boying.
Yes.
And he still continues to jump upside down, roll on the floor. If
Yeah.
you follow him maybe on SNS, you'll get to see lots of fun videos.
Yeah, I mean, 어른s are allowed to do that too.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess inside of us, we're adults, but we always want to be kids.
Yeah, we want to be kids at heart.
That's right. Thank you very much for explaining those words. So we had 소망 versus 소원, and they both mean wish. And 어른 versus 성인, they both mean adults, but there is a little nuance. We have our weekend quiz, so if you, listeners, want to participate and try to win a language study book, you can try to answer our weekend quiz question. You can try to do that now as well. Let me just find the quiz. Let me see. It's right here. Seoul is the capital of Korea. For the US, it's Washington, D.C. For France, it's Paris. For Malaysia, it's Kuala Lumpur. For Indonesia, Jakarta. And the list goes on, of course. So Korea's capital is Seoul.
Seoul.
Or Seoul.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Korean pronunciation. Some
Yeah.
people just say Seoul or Seoul.
Seoul.
Yeah. But in Korean, it's Seoul.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you write Seoul in Korean?
Mm-hmm. That's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Send us your answers. Use the Korean alphabet. If you really don't know, you can probably cheat online and look it up with your computers or smartphones. You can use our homepage, arirangradio.com/catchthewave. Good luck to you, and we will send you a study book if you are selected. We'll come back and we will talk about a song. Stay with us. This is Romeo, 예쁘니까, Lovesick.